Car going the wrong direction. Watch it, dude. Alright?
Bastard.
record.
Okay, I'll save that. Fucking lucky, excuse my language.
Flow, Josh. 3.8 something or 3.9 something now.
Yeah, I just thought this was 2.2k, so I thought now.
Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, I took on JRT and it's a 2.2k strength field, so not amazing.
No, that's a bit disappointing. How do you check the strength of field now?
But I don't mind, it's just anything better than, as long as it's above 2k I don't mind still getting a little bit.
So according to JRT, Josh you'll be plus 40 and Tim you'll be plus 3-4 if you finish where you are now.
No, I just need to, yeah, anything helps. Need to get my iRacing back up awful week at Pro, so I've lost quite a bit.
I only went above 4,000 for the first time last week, then had a couple of bad races.
Yeah, I was like me. I was like 4 hour anyway from 5k, and I've dropped back down to 4.4.
5k. Oh my god. That's just a dream away, just a dream. Can't even hold 3k.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, good luck.
Buddy.
Good luck. Play it safe into the first turn.
Green flag. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear. Right side. Still there. Still there. Clear. Good job, man. Keep it up. You're doing great. On the left side. Clear. Left side. Clear, clear, good job. Right side. Still there. Still there. 20 laps to go this time by. Good job, man. Don't beat that thing up. Take care of your stuff. Clear.
Come on. You damaged the bloody ring now.
Something on the track.
Fuck off.
On your right. Still there. Clear, clear.
Thank you.
Got 10 laps to go.
Thanks.
very slow on the right. Fronty in front. I don't know where to go.
This is it.
Thank you.
Can I come by, please? What is your problem, dude? Let me by.
What are you doing?
About 5 to go here.
I would have let you by, you
Slow cross to the
doofus.
right.
Let me,
He's moving.
I'm racing that guy in front of me. What are you
Be careful
doing?
through there. Got one in the dirt, coming back on. Right
Dude, that's
side.
unnecessary, man.
Clear,
You're a lap
clear, clear.
down. I'm in the middle of a race. Could have just got out of the way.
I was getting out of the way. If you'd have been patient.
Man, you cannot do that.
you take us out of the race.
I've got my race in front of me too there, dude.
We are the leaders. You have to let us pass. Blue flags, man. Blue flags.
Pass. He was impatient.
Impatient? All the lap behind you? Camera on me? Come on.
After the race, guys.
I lied in the first turn and let him by, but he dive bombed me.
Leave it till after the race, guys. Some of us are still racing.
Thank you. I've respected the blue flag the whole race, and that guy was just impatient.
Keep it up, my man. Tell him you're on the way.
I'm pretty keen to get through here, boys.
On your right.
I'm coming inside
Clear,
Francisco.
clear, clear.
Thank you. That was a bit of a funky move, eh?
I need to get through here, JC. Boys, we're coming through. Come on, you gotta be aware.
Good job, buddy. Two more, man. Come on. White flag lap, my man. There's a 5-minute entrance to pit road. I bet we're going to be pitting here in a few.
Thank you.
Nice racing as well.
I'll do, so plus 40.
Checker flag. And that was a lot of work, guys. A lot of work. Really good job on the racetrack, man. Really proud of everybody. You guys worked your butts off today. Even you up there, Earl.
So yeah, bent.
I'm just looking at bad actually racing something.
Well
It's like he dive bombs you, so he was alongside.
Josh, I'm having a hard time understanding you.
This lap is.
He was alongside, and were you a lap down? If you were, you should have.
And I saw the blue flag, and so I started to make my way over.
But one lap holding us, you have to just get out. Get out.
Into me, and then I still try to give him room, and
None of you.
he hits me again.
Just looking, there's not, you can you dive bomb, I'm
Just get out of the way, and then you will keep fighting with your rival. But when we arrive, you have to get out of the way.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I didn't see the.
You just did it after one lap, and very bad, and you did
My best opportunity to let him by was in the first turn, so I went wide. You can see me starting to go wide so he can get by. He was just impatient.
No.
Pushes me over because I'm racing the guy in front of me too. You guys
I report that.
learn how to navigate back markers, because if I've got a race going on, I can
You see it.
it's my race 100% for you. I can sacrifice a little bit. Now if I've got nobody in front of me,
It's not about sacrificing yourself a bit. It's just to let the...
expect that too. And I was letting him by, and he just ran into me.
That's right. And don't...
Go back and watch it for yourself.
Watch for myself? Oh my god. Well, I'll report you and you will see the results.
Hey guys, what lap is this and I gotta see this?
Lap 18. And yeah, just save your breath, buddy. I'm gonna report that too. It was good. It would have shaped up to be a nice finish, but unfortunate.
You're the one that's going to get reported. I was letting you by and you ran into me.
You weren't letting me by, and you could have let me by the lap before that. You held me up, lost about a second because of your slow pace. So.
Anyone near me? You didn't get near me until the straightaway past the bridge. I don't know what you're talking about. You got me confused with somebody else. You were not even near me until past the start-finish line, and then that's when I saw the blue flag, and that's when I started to move over to the right to let you over in the first turn on the inside. But you couldn't wait. You pushed me over.
Are you looking at the delta times, Brendan?
Guys, I am not arguing the fact that he was faster. I had a race going on in front of me. He was nowhere near me until after the start-finish line, okay? That's when I the blue flag and I started to move over, and then he moved over on me. I mean,
I'm not talking about the lap times. I'm talking about the delta to see how far someone is behind you, because you should be aware when they're coming.
yes, I was most aware that he was coming up on me, but he was not near me until after the start-finish line. So my first opportunity to let him by was in the turn. I went wide so he could take the inside part of the turn. I went offline.
But you've got to lift before the braking zone so that he knows where you're going to be. You don't want to go alongside into a corner. It's the craziest place to let someone pass.
He hit me before the braking zone.
I've got the replay open. It's about equal with the braking zone. He's trying to get line on the braking zone. If you'd lifted 100 metres earlier, it's just simple. You both take the racing line, you lose less pace, it would have been smooth.
Not only did I brake early to let him by, I went to the outside to let him by. Where was I supposed to go? I was letting him by. I was moving to the right. You can clearly see him turn into me. he's drifting over into me, and I'm still trying to give him room, and he just ran into me.
So I've watched the replay, just my side of things. Considering you're only 1806 IR, Brandon, I'd take some advice, but if you're going down the straight and the leader's behind you, or one of the faster guys behind you, just back off, accelerate a little bit, stick to your line, and he should be able to pass you okay.
I would agree with that, but I had a race going on in front of me, and he was nowhere near me on the straightaway until we got past the start-finish line. Now, if he'd have been closer to me before the start-finish line on the straightaway, absolutely, I would have said, go for it, go on by me. But I'm not going to sacrifice my race when he's 2 or 3 car lengths behind me, and I can give him the position in the turn and not sacrifice my race.
But the thing is, you did sacrifice your race because you ended up crashing, so if you just backed off, maybe you wouldn't have sacrificed your race, let him pass, grab his toe, and then you could have carried on.
Yeah, and I would have, if I would have lifted well beyond where I needed to, when I could have let him by in the first turn, which is what I was doing, I would have lost 2 seconds on the guy in front of me. Now, I don't have to sacrifice my race for you guys when I can, you know, still relatively keep pace with the guy in front of me and still let you by. And he's fine. He could have gotten by me easily in that first turn.
You're wrong about this, though. You would have lost less time letting him through halfway down the straight and taking turn 1 on the racing line at full speed. You lose much more time.
Sam, you don't know what you're talking about. Where was I supposed to go? I went to the outside. What am I supposed to go and let him go around me on the outside? He would have really been screwed. I was letting him I was going well offline on the outside in the first turn, which was the first opportunity to let him by because he wasn't near me on the straightaway. I'm sorry, he just wasn't.
Where do you think the racing line is? It's on the outside going into turn 1.
I understand that, but that's in a fast lap in qualifying.
Put your car on the outside on the racing line. You've compromised him.
You start outside and move inside on that turn, but if I'd have went inside, he'd have had to go outside around that turn. You can go much faster on the inside of that turn. All he had to do was go inside of me. When anytime you're passing somebody in that turn, you have to go inside. What, am I supposed to just make myself invisible?
Well, I don't know if you realise this, but I came second in the race, which might mean that I had a bit more pace than you. I lapped a lot of people, and going around the outside there is where I would have been most happy, so that I was online for turn 1. That's what I would have wanted.
That's fine, but I just felt like he would have lost more time going around the outside of me than the inside. I would have much rather, if there's nobody there with me, if I'm on the track by myself, heck yeah, I'd take the same line that you would. But you're in a race, okay? So having to go around me on the outside, he's going to lose a lot more time than taking me on the inside, especially when I moved over for him. I was trying to move over for him as much as I could.
We are trying to help you out here, Brandon. Like everyone's agreeing. If you let him go and he doesn't have to go offline, it doesn't matter if you weave a bit on the straight while you're flat out. It's not a big deal. If you're offline for a corner, you lose way more time. You and him. You're setting yourself up to both lose time.
Well, I just felt like in that situation, because I was still... what you gotta